Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Brothers Take podcast, the podcast where nerdy brothers get together each and every week, primarily to talk gaming. And in this week's episode, we are going to be doing just that. My name is Chris. I am joined once again by my brothers Adam
Hello.
and Eric.
Hello.
And we are back in the room this week, as promised in our planned schedule, to share our top 10 games from 2020 to 2025. So the decade so far and the years that we have been operating as a podcast, because the podcast is going to be coming to an end in the coming episodes. We wanted an episode where we basically look back on the biggest games that came out during the time of which we were a podcast. Most of these games we will have had episodes on. So it'll also be a great way of highlighting, like if you want to hear our thoughts in more in depth on certain games that come up, there will more than likely be at least an episode or a discussion on most of the games that are going to come up in this discussion. The way we've done it is each of us made a list of games that we wanted to put forward as sort of considerations to go towards the top 10 games to come out from 2020 to 2025. This is not like an objective, these are the best games or the most highly critical games. We also haven't played every game. It's very much based on our tastes, our take on gaming. For example, most top 10 games lists from 2020 to 2025 would include probably Elden Ring. I have not played Elden Ring. Adam has not played Elden Ring. And Eric only recently started playing Elden Ring. So there's a high chance Elden Ring is not going to make it into our top 10. That doesn't mean we think it's a bad game. It simply means it's not in our top 10. So this is going to be just our top 10. We want to hear your top 10 too as we go. And we just want to hear your take on the games from 2020 to 2025, your favorite games that you played. If you're watching YouTube, make sure you jump down into the comments to share your thoughts. If you enjoyed this episode, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, ring the notification bell for our last coming episodes. And to those who listen to us on audio platforms, you can touch base on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and X at The Brothers Take. Again, to give your take on the top 10 games to come out in this decade so far. But without further ado, let's talk gaming.
We are doing a blind ranking, right?
Yes, well, to start, we are doing a blind ranking. So this was one of Adam's suggestions. I have written down on pieces of paper in front of me all the games that we have put forward. So we're going to pick, there's more than 10. There's more than 10. But we're going to pick out 10. And with each one, we're going to blind rank where it should go, not knowing which of the other selections are going to come out. You will, however, see the possible selections that are to come. And that might have us weighing up, shit, what if that comes up, though? Where are we going to put it, right? So we're going to do that first. We're going to do a blind ranking first. And then after the blind ranking, for fun, we're going to see, are we happy with that as the list? Or do we wish something else came out? And that's going to help us decide what the final top 10 should be. I will say, if you're an audio listener, the visual might help with this one. But by all means, listen along as well. So let's get up our list of games. Okay, so we do have, we use Tier Maker here. We've got our spots for 1 to 10. In this case, 1 being the best game to come out from 2020-25 in our opinion and in our experience. 10 being the 10th best, basically. Eric, do you mind listing out the games that are being considered based on the lists that we made?
Yes. Okay. So the games that we have that were put forward by the three of us are Alan Wake 2, Astrobot, Baldur's Gate 3, Dead Space, Clair Obscure Expedition 33, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Horizon Forbidden West, Ghost of Tsushima, God of War Ragnarok, Hogwarts Legacy, Mass Effect The Legendary Edition, Spider-Man Miles Morales, A Plague Tale Requiem, Resident Evil Village, Resident Evil 4 Remake, Sea of Stars, Space Marine 2, Spider-Man 2, Split Fiction, Stellar Blade, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Ghost of Yotei, Fall Guys, and Doom Eternal.
That's a solid list. That's if you,
All available on Xbox.
is that true? Are they all available on Xbox now? Well, except Astro Bot, right? And Spider-Man and God of War.
I don't know
and-
no, because
Actually-
it's on Steam and everything's an Xbox.
Oh,
now.
sure. Everything. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. That's true.
Right.
That's true. Yeah. Everything's an Xbox now. Yeah. If there's any of those games that people haven't played, highly recommend. That's the first thing I would say. Yeah, some really, really great games here. So we're going to start with the blind ranking. Any one of these games could come up, and we will have to argue and debate where it should take in the top 10 spot to begin with. And yeah, let's see what makes it into our blind ranking of the top 10 games from 2020 to 2025. So I have pieces of paper here. I'm not looking, and I'm just going to see what comes up first. All right. Are we going to do this that majority wins, by the way? Is it like...
Well, that's part of our discussion, really, isn't it?
Yeah, we're going to have to debate it out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Okay. So the first game to be suggested for the top 10 is Fall Guys.
I think that's an easy position 10.
I would agree that should be position 10. Very fun game.
Great game though.
Great game. Very fun. Huge during COVID, actually. So
Yeah.
huge in like 2020 or 2021 to play. But yeah, I'm okay with that being the 10th spot.
Wait now, Eric, you happy with that being the 10th
No,
spot?
I said yes.
Yeah, you know,
knowing
you
what
did,
comes-
are you yeah, Eric, are you sure you're okay with that being the 10th spot?
a personal favorite of yours?
Yeah. Eric used to stream Fall Guys all the time. Look him up on Twitch and TikTok. Anyway, okay, Fall Guys, number
The
10.
false advertisement there. People are now going to be like, does he have?
Does he? Yeah, I started looking it up. I didn't fucking see him. Okay, so Fall Guys is the 10th spot so far. So, next game to blind rank is Horizon 2 Forbidden West. What are we feeling?
Okay.
What are we feeling? Anything could come up here now.
I feel like we're about to do a thing where we just go like 10,
Numerically?
9, 8, 7.
Look, for the little bit that I've played and then bowed out of, I would put it in spot 9.
For the having played the whole thing and also putting it forward, but also just looking at the games that could come, I'm okay with it at spot 9. It's a great game though. I think it's really good.
I've played the game. I've cleared the game. I've done the DLC as well. Yeah, I'm okay with this at 9.
Yeah, okay.
Looking at everything else.
Horizon 2, spot 9 at the moment. Okay.
You might be right, Eric. This might just be
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
We'll see. Okay, spot number 8. Well, no, not spot number 8, but the next game for the blind ranking.
Next week, yeah.
Well, Adam might go, I just put it a fucking 8. Fucking gee, I had to bear it out of this one. Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, put it at 0.8.
I would go
Uh,
higher
no.
than 8. I'd go higher than 8 for this one.
Okay, Spider-Man 2.
Like, Spider-Man 2 is fucking great. What's wrong with you people?
No, I wouldn't put that at 8.
No.
But I am looking at the other stuff, so I probably would be 7 or 6.
6, 7. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I'm okay with 7.
7?
I'm okay with 7. Because
Yeah, okay.
I like it more than that. But we have to bear in mind that it's a collective thing. And the fact that Adam wanted an 8, and I probably would personally go like 6. So 7 is like the let's meet in the middle of those
That's fine.
points.
Yeah,
So
okay,
Spider-Man
put it
2 at number 7. We have a great spoiler cast on that with Mr. Craig Morales from Last Call Gaming. Definitely worth checking out. That's a great episode. Okay. Next game to come up. I wonder does anyone's top 10 games from 2020 to 2025 have Fall Guys and Horizon 2 in it? Spider-Man 2, I could see in a few people's.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I could see that. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, whatever. Fall Guys should be higher than that.
Okay, next one is God of War Ragnarok.
Ooh.
It is a tricky one because this could be the best one that comes out in the blind ranking.
Yeah.
True.
Right? So I think it does need to go high.
Mm-hmm.
I'm leaning like definitely in the top 5. I don't think it's 6 or lesser.
No. Yeah. I was thinking like 4.
God of 4.
Yeah, man.
I was going to say maybe 3.
Whoa! That's high.
Yeah, but 4 I'd be happy with too. I'm just thinking like, okay, so I don't think it's position 3 based on every other game that's there.
For sure.
But I'm just thinking
This
what
might not
could
go-
possibly come out. You might be thinking, no, that's not
not
worse.
better than that or worse
Or
than that.
worse. Yeah. So, yeah, 3 or 4 is a good spot to give us some breathing room.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm feeling 3 or 4 as well. I don't know which one though. I don't know how high to go. It's an amazing game though. But then you're going, yeah, but there's a few other like incredible
Yeah.
like genre defining games here too, you know.
Yeah.
Will we go 3? Because I mean, anything could come up at the moment. Any of these.
You know what? No, let's go 4.
4. Okay.
Go 4?
Let's see what happens.
And believe?
I'm intrigued.
Okay, God of War Ragnarok is going spot number. Hold on. That's spot number 4 at the moment.
Yeah, I mean it is a great game. I do think there's aspects of it that kind of fall off a little bit.
Okay,
So I think that's an okay spot.
yeah. Well, 4 in top 10 is fucking.
Oh yeah.
Out of all the games that have come out, and there's actually some
solid.
games that are obviously like I actually didn't put forward based on I gave myself the rule of only giving Chris 10 games.
Yeah, me and Adam went more.
Yeah, that's fair. So there was some games that I left off the list because I was like, oh, especially 2023. When I looked at 2023, I was like, oh fuck.
You should have just thrown them in, man. I was like,
Should've.
throw them all in. Fuck it.
Yeah.
But okay. Next game to come up in the blind ranking is. Get the fuck. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Oh man, where do you go? It's got to
I
be
know.
top 3.
I know where I'm putting that.
Are you putting that number 1?
I'm putting that number 1.
So like you're like Claire Obscure is the best game that has come out since we've been a podcast.
Yeah.
Whoa! Fuck!
Wow.
Fuck!
That's where I put it. It's cinema.
Yeah, I think it's top 3. For me, it's not 1 or 2. It actually probably is 3 for me.
That's just because you're leaving those 2 spots for Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah. But well, no, there's a few other games there. You know, there's look at these games. Look at these fucking games.
Yeah, I know.
This is kind of unfortunate because I haven't played it yet.
Yeah.
But just based on what I've seen and stuff, yeah, I think that number 1 or 2 spot is very likely for that game.
I'm okay with 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Save that number 1 spot.
I think. Well, no. Like, there's a few games. There's a few games
Sure,
that I
yeah,
think should
okay.
be considered for number 1.
Spot number 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Are we okay with that, Eric, or is this a no? I will fight you on this.
No, majority rules. Put that number 2.
Yo, you know, if you feel
You can fight your case.
like if you feel passionate enough that you're like, no, like it is, you know, the most nominated game and most awarded game of all time.
I just want to see 5-7 getting pulled and Chris want to fight for that in number one spot. I just want to see it.
You okay. Right. So Expedition 33 is now number 2 in the blind ranking. Let's see what comes up next. God, we'd be so mad if the rest of these are not are good. They're obviously all good because we wouldn't have said them, but are not as good as that, right? Okay. It's the other one though. So Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I would think, based on where everything is so far, spot 8. Or 6, but I don't think it's top 5.
6, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah. I fucking definitely better than Spider-Man 2.
Wow. Wow. Jesus. Don't get me wrong, I fucking loved playing Rebirth, but there's some things in it as well that bring it down a bit
I
for
actually
me.
played Rebirth.
Yeah, you did to completion. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric is like, I don't even want it on the list.
Spider-Man 2, I just bowed out of.
But I'm trying to figure out what Adam is thinking should be an 8. But if you are thinking 6 for that, yeah.
Well,
But I was thinking there. I was thinking like 8 or 6 because 7 was taken. But I was thinking down there like.
yeah, I was also 8 or 6. But so if me and you are 8 or 6, but Adam is like 6, then I guess it's 6.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, I don't know if you could fight your case there. Maybe I don't know. Is Spider-Man 2?
Spider-Man 2 is
game?
fucking excellent. Yeah. what are you talking about? Spider-Man 2 is so good.
But we can't move anything just yet. This is the blind ranking.
Oh, it's just a blind ranking. Yeah. Like
can-
afterwards we can argue and move things and stuff.
No,
but...
I know that, but just saying about like whether you want to make it. Is Rebirth better than Spider-Man 2, or is Spider-Man 2 better than that game?
I think Spider-Man 2 is personally, ultimately, and this is I'm the Final Fantasy 7 fan. I think Spider-Man 2 is a better game than Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. But I really like Rebirth.
Yeah, I probably agree. Spider-Man 2, just I'm trying to think like overall all the like activities, the way the game played and the story and stuff.
Okay.
There definitely was a lot less stuff in Spider-Man 2 to make me disappointed. So
Right, so it's position 8 then.
Now, in saying that, there is the beach sequence. So it's an automatic number 1.
you say that.
There is the beach sequence.
I'm looking. There's another game on that list, which the entire thing is the beach sequence.
Oh man, I hope when we're one spot left, Stellar Blade comes up. Oh, I fucking hope so. All right, are we doing Rebirth at 8 for now?
Yeah.
Awesome. We have a bunch of spoiler episodes on that one. We did a whole series for that one. That was great. Okay, next game to come up in the blind ranking is Doom Eternal. I just said, actually, maybe Rebirth should have been 6 then.
Yeah.
I played a bit of Doom Eternal. At this point, it would have to take spot 6 for me. I don't think
take spot 6.
I cleared that. That was good fun.
It is great.
It's great fun. It's a great game.
Really fun game. It's a really good time. But yeah, it would be spot 6 in this particular list.
What do you think, Eric?
Yeah, it would have to be. There's no way it's going into the top 5 when all the other games there.
It's a great game, though. Don't get us wrong. Every game here is great. Okay.
Yeah, top 10, like.
Right, here we go. Okay, so that's Doom Eternal has got it to spot 6. Blind rankings are hard, though.
There's only 3 spots left, lads.
Only 3 spots left. Anything could happen. Come on, Stellar Blade.
Yeah.
Right. Here we go. The next game for our blind ranking is A Plague Tale Requiem.
Oh, fuck.
I think that's got to be 5
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
blind ranking.
Yeah.
It's very good, and in particular, the emotional storytelling. That ending, man. That ending is so good. That's enough to elevate. You know what? Number 1. No, joking. Yeah, I think here it has to be number 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all know that we're just not going to be happy with position 1. Like,
Eric will be ecstatic. What are you talking about?
yeah, maybe.
It's gonna be Stellar Blade.
Maybe.
Best thing ever.
Maybe Expedition 33 should have been number 1. In that case, maybe I was too like holding out for. But what if? Okay, it'll be fucking Hogwarts Legacy. It could be. All right. The next game, we've only 2 spots left. Spot number 3 and spot number 1. So that's going to be the real challenge of if we get a really banger, do we just put it straight in 1? Okay. The next game for the blind ranking is... I swear, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Oh, yeah, sure. Sure, yeah.
Well, I'm biased. Spot number 1. That game is the best.
I would put it spot number 1 in this particular case.
Because of what else could come out, right?
Yeah. I think there's only one other game there that
Competes.
for me at least.
Yeah.
What one's that?
We'll find out when we're doing the actual, the final list.
Oh, right. When we're doing the final list, can we like really rearrange the shit out of this?
Oh, we're gonna do it properly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
This is just a fun... If we were doing it
right.
blind, this is how it would turn out, and then we'll do the actual proper... Okay, this is our actual top 10.
This is an opportunity for us to get pissed off as much as the viewers.
Okay, fair
To be
enough.
like, what? You put that in there?
Nah, number
You
3.
fucking
Then.
crazy?
I'm putting in number 3. Final 7 remake. Number 3 because of that stupid
All I have
ending.
to say is,
Aerith's House.
Eric's House.
I did cry.
So therefore, it's position 1. So.
It's also just like, oh my god, the opening, the bombing run, the music, the
Midgar looks just like
gameplay,
that.
It's just incredible. Yeah, come on.
I totally get behind a lot of the criticisms towards the end, but all the
No.
way up to that point,
Yeah,
they nailed it.
yeah, nailed it.
Captured everything that you would want from that game. So
And more. They subverted my expectation. They gave me shit I didn't want. Number 1, let's go. 7 remake.
Yeah.
Wait, I have to just go there for a second. Right, number 1. There we go. Okay, so let's just find out now what got number 3, and are we happy about it for a moment?
no, of course we're not.
Of course we're not. Of course we're not. It's going to be fucking. What here of what's left? What would you hope at the moment if this had to be your ranking? It's like, okay, well, I'd like to at least get that into the top 3. If you could only pick one.
If I could only pick one, Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be that or Resident Evil 4 for me.
I was thinking Ghost or Mass Effect. For me. But either way, all 3 of us are saying Ghost, so pretty much all 3 of us want Ghost.
You wouldn't say Baldur's Gate 3?
Chris,
I would say
I'd say
I would
fucking
say
all
Ghost
those games.
or Baldur's Gate 3.
You'd go what?
Ghost or Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, okay. So we would love it to be Ghost.
Pretty much, yeah.
In the blind ranking, at least. Let's see. And spot number 3 is going to go to the Dead Space remake. Let's go. Yeah.
There was much rejoice.
And there was much rejoice. So, if we were to go with the blind ranking of top 10 games from 2020 2025 for the Brothers Take, it would be spot number 10, Fall Guys. Spot number 9, Horizon 2 Forbidden West. Spot number 8, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Spot number 7, Spider-Man 2. Spot number 6, Doom Eternal. Spot number 5, A Plague Tale Requiem. Spot number 4, God of War Ragnarok. Number 3 would be the Dead Space remake. Number 2, Clair Obscure Expedition 33. And number 1, Final Fantasy VII remake. How unhappy are we with this as the list? If this was the list, are you very unhappy?
It's actually If someone has never, like, let's say they just bought a console for the first time
Hmm.
and they needed to add some stuff to like a
Like a
wish
wish
list or
list.
something.
Yeah.
Uh, what a great catalog to run through, actually.
Um, I mean, all the games that we suggested as possibilities for the top 10 for us,
I'd probably
none of
swap
them,
one out.
none of them are bad. You know what I mean? They're all great games.
Hmm.
Um, but the question is, do we feel certain games are missing, and which games are going to be the first to lose a spot, that kind of thing, right? So I
I'm going to go first there. I mean, the first 10 and 9 should be taken out.
You've got yeah, you've got a brilliant top 10 down there at the bottom.
Yeah.
It's never been.
so one thing I do want to let you know, because we didn't check in with each other about who put what on their list. We just put in the lists, right?
Okay.
One thing I will say is all three of us had 7 of the same games.
Okay, well, that's that.
So they might want to be in there, but
Mhm.
deciding what spot they take would be different, I suppose.
Well, I know for a fact that the 9 and 10 was not on all of our lists.
No,
So
yeah, for sure.
so again, I think they can go.
Is anyone wanting to argue for keeping Horizon 2 or Fall Guys in the top 10?
Yeah, no, you get rid of them. They're
Okay.
gone. Yeah,
They're gone. Bup, bup. Bup, bup. Do you just want to know what the 7 we all had the same were?
yeah. I could probably guess.
Go on, guess.
It probably was.
Well, hold on. Out of these ones first, which ones do you think were there?
Out of those ones,
Yeah, out of the ones that were already put on the blind ranking.
you just give me a yes if I for each one I get right.
I will.
Okay. I'm gonna say Clair Obscur.
Yes.
I'm going to say Final Fantasy 7 Remake.
Yes.
Uh, God of War Ragnarok.
Yes.
I think that's probably it from that list.
Yeah.
Yep. Then at the bottom, Ghost of Tsushima.
Yes.
Village.
Yes.
Ori 4.
Yes.
So just one more. And Ghost of Yote?
No.
No. Okay. Eric, guess the final game.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Correct. So, do we want, since we all nominated those 7 in all of our lists, it would make sense to me that they would get into the top 10.
Yeah.
But now we'd have to figure out where they go and whose spot they take and all this crack, right? For the moment, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move Final Fantasy VII Remake from the number 1 spot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to put it.
I don't know. I
gotta
don't
put
like
it
his.
here,
I don't like
right?
his. I don't like his plan here.
No, because we gotta.
I'm
We're gonna
gonna
have to.
feel like I'm.
Here's what we're gonna do. Actually, here's what we're gonna do.
Yeah. Remove everything. No, just put them all in the same row. For now.
Yes, the 7.
Yeah. Put the 7 in the same row as 7.
Right. Then Baldur's Gate 3 needs to come up. Then Ghost of Tsushima. I mean, everyone's going to be like, yeah, these are, yeah, yes to all of these. Fuck yes. Fuck yes, in fact. What a list. Some people might be like, Village? No, I don't see it. But guys, Resident Evil Village, we also have episodes on. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. I'm also going to fight for Sea of Stars. I really wanted that to come out in the blind ranking. That was like number 1. Ori 4 remake, lads. Oh, that's. You should be surprised what my top 3 are.
Almost as good as the original.
Whoa. Okay. So the 7 that are definitely getting onto the list: Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Final Fantasy VII Remake, God of War Ragnarok, Baldur's Gate 3, Ghost of Tsushima, Resident Evil Village, and Resident Evil 4 Remake. Anyone feeling particularly strong about where one should go? I think of that list, as much as I just said Village is amazing, I think Village is the weakest of the 7.
This is what I would say. Can I give my listing?
Yes?
And then you can chop and change as you see fit.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, let's see you do it.
Expedition 33 is number 1.
Do you want me to put it there for a second? Did we see how it looks?
No. Well, if you want to.
Yeah,
Well,
go
it's
ahead.
just it helps with the visual, right?
Right, okay.
I hate it.
5 and 7 remake,
Yeah.
number 2.
Okay.
Ghost of Tsushima, number 3.
Okay. Hey,
Um,
you move.
Number 4
Mm-hmm.
is it's between Ragnarok and Baldur's Gate,
Interesting.
but I'll go with Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay.
Then number 5 is God of War Ragnarok.
All right.
Then 6 is Resi 4.
Yes, yeah.
And
okay.
then 7 is Resi 8.
Wow. I feel disrespected. Resident Evil
I think
4
just
is not high enough on this list. I'm already mad. I'm mad, so mad.
leave that as is. I think what we need to
I
do
will for
now
the
is
moment.
just figure out what's missing in the rest of this. So 8 to 10.
Yeah, for sure. So there's 3 other spots. So first of all, what else feels like missing to you personally? So the rest of them are going to be either like that 2 people were batting for it, really, because you know what I mean. Adam,
Mm-hmm.
if you were to bat for the next game, what do you think it should be? What should definitely be up there?
Let's just bring. Can you bring down the other ones just into the 8 slot there, just so I can see them?
The ones that are already on the
Yeah.
but.
There might be
There's
one
Dead
more,
Space
is
up there.
Yeah.
But
Right.
I've done it.
Good job.
7 Rebirth, Spider-Man 2, Doom Eternal, Plague Tale Requiem, Dead Space. And a few more that are still not even on the board. Astrobot fanboys out there, please get into the comments, start getting mad that it's not immediately up there. It's not my fault. Look at I gave it a fair shot, but I don't know, these 2 bozos.
Might be a bit controversial, but
Go on, say what you're going to say.
I actually think Hogwarts Legacy.
Wow, you're batting for Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah, just as a non-Harry Potter fan, I was actually quite impressed with it. That it made me wish that there was that kind of treatment for
Other properties?
other properties. Yeah,
For Lord of the Rings, like
Lord of the Rings. Yeah, Lord. This guy,
that's
just
the
thinking
number
about
one.
the rest of the WB catalog,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean. So whatever else they had, I just thought I was quite impressed with it.
I don't think it'd be too surprising given that it was the highest selling game of 2023. As crazy as
Yeah.
2023 was. It's a very popular game.
I guess maybe you just kind of hear
You just heard all the fucking
the outcry more. Yeah, but
Yeah.
no, I don't mean even from
No, I know.
I just see it like because I'm on even the Hogwarts Legacy subreddit and things like that.
Mhm.
There's a lot of critique to the game in terms of it doesn't have this, it doesn't have that, it's quite empty, blah blah blah, just from its capacity as an open world game, which were there were kind of similar complaints that I heard about Ghost of Tsushima actually, and I think everyone just kind of wanted every open world game ever to be a GTA nearly or a Red Dead,
for sure.
and I think I appreciate almost the lack of stuff that's in it because it allows me to focus.
Yeah, I thought there was plenty in it.
I thought there was,
And I thought it was a very, very in-depth. Now, I would say Hogwarts Legacy is one that we never did a spoiler cast on, but I did finish it. It's a great game. and a fantastic RPG that, strangely enough, I remember in the Game Awards that year.
Oh, that was
Um,
snubbed, wasn't it?
that was snubbed big time. It wasn't even up for.
Yeah.
No, it was never going to win. We all know
No.
Baldur's Gate 3 was
Mm.
the runaway winner that year anyway. But I was like, how is this not at least nominated for Best RPG? It's a fantastic RPG.
And I think it's by far the best Harry Potter game.
By fucking miles.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, the only other contender really there is the Lego Harry Potter games.
I heard Philosopher's Stone on PS1 is supposed to be.
It's probably okay. It's probably okay.
Yeah.
In the same way as like the Hobbit game was probably a bit of crack back in the day, you know.
Yeah,
But
or The Lion King.
like, like more like wholesome fun rather than like
yeah.
groundbreaking video game, you know.
Nostalgic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And certainly cozy. But
Oh yeah. Like I think like so that's a game I kind of think about quite a bit to go back to and just hop into and just
yeah.
from that perspective actually.
Yeah, it's like the Skyrim of this generation, really. Eric just fucking, he's like, I'm in disbelief that you even just said them in the same sentence.
Like I don't even have the motivation to like clear it necessarily. I just like just running around in that world.
Yeah.
You know what?
I quite enjoy it that way. What?
Skyrim Legendary Edition was released within the 2020-2025 and should be on this list. Over.
Yeah, I had a big thing about re-releases actually. Like, because Eric, I hear you. Mass Effect Legendary Edition
Probably
fucking
shouldn't be in there. Yeah.
incredible, but I don't think it deserves to be in the top 10.
Okay, yeah, that's
Even
no,
though, and I'm about to say it, because I don't think I've ever said it on the podcast, so I'm going to say it. Bearing in mind that there's not a lot of these, because most series go beyond 3 anyway. But the Mass Effect trilogy is the best video game trilogy ever made.
Damn son.
What?
Yeah, I said it. I said it. What are you gonna say? Come on. What? Name me a better video game trilogy where there isn't 4. It's a trilogy.
But there is 4.
No. Mass Effect Andromeda is a fucking
Is the fourth
spin-off. It's a spin-off. It's not
still the fourth one.
It's not Mass Effect 4. It's Mass Effect Andromeda. You know what I'm saying? The Shepard trilogy is the best video game trilogy. I've said it. Everyone. It's how I feel. It's my take.
No.
Well, name me a better trilogy. That's all I'm saying. You're like,
You
I
can't
just
say it's a
it's like-
trilogy because it's got actually more than 4 games. Actually,
What are you talking about?
there's more than
What
4
are we
Mass
talking
Effects.
about right now? What do you mean?
Anyway.
What? Get the
There
fuck.
is. Am I wrong, Eric?
There's 5 games. In the Mass Effect series, there is 5 games. In the Shepard game,
Eric, whose
Mass
side are you
Effect
on
series-
here?
In the Shepard series, there is
Yeah.
3, thus making it a trilogy. And I
Yes,
think what Chris
yes,
means
that's what I mean.
is that when you're playing a game, game series following one protagonist, it is the only one that has a trilogy. That is very good.
I'm sure it's not the only one. To be
No,
fair,
it's not
I'm
the
sure
only one.
there's
That's why I
loads,
finished with
but
very good.
I think it's the best one. Yeah,
Wow.
like because the Uncharted is a quadrilogy. You know, it's not a trilogy.
Metal Gear Solid is
Quadrilogy. It's not a
quadrilogy.
trilogy.
Well, it is if you only say that it's the Solid Snake trilogy, right?
Yeah, but then you're also neglecting Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2.
Yeah, well, most people do anyway.
I know, but hey,
But-
look at I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not,
then
hey,
you're
whoa,
neglecting
whoa,
Metal Gear
whoa.
Solid 3, and Metal Gear Solid 3 is incredibly important to play.
Yeah,
You are,
I'm
you are.
playing Delta at the moment.
But if
Whoa.
like I'm just saying that if you're only going to take the trilogy in the perspective of the character that you play as,
I didn't
then-
know this is when this was going to become the. Yeah, we never we abandoned the ranking and we
Yeah.
just it's like no, what is the
This-
best video game trilogy?
This is
fucking,
going to be like the fucking
Arkham trilogy, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, the Arkham trilogy is that's a quadrilogy as well, though. That's a quad.
Well, try
Oh,
play it as a quadrilogy.
I do try every time.
There you go. Let's
Okay,
face
okay.
it,
Anyway.
Arkham Origins is a side quest.
Whoa! Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay. All right. Eric, what's one that you're like? No, I'm really batting for this one in the list.
Alan Wake 2.
Yeah. I might bat there with you. Alan Wake 2 is
you have to give
fucking
You have to give a different
crazy.
option, Chris. You have to give a different option.
If I was to bat for another one,
Well, you can also include the ones that are in that line, right?
yes,
Not
I would
just the
bat
ones-
for Spider-Man 2
Right. Okay. So then you get rid of
in a big way.
all
But
the other ones.
not necessarily, because we might still, like, me and Eric might bat for one or the others more than Hogwarts Legacy. You and Eric might bat for another one way more than Spider-Man 2, you know? So it's just at the moment.
Well, okay. If we were
suggested
to,
those.
are we all going in agreement that Doom Eternal is going to be knocked out of there?
I would knock Doom Eternal out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Do that.
Okay, bye-bye, Doom Eternal. I love you.
And Plague Tale.
Not necessarily.
Personally, ooh, I personally would knock it out.
Yeah. Okay. Dead Space.
Man, it's a great game.
Does it deserve to be in
It's
that
a great
top
game.
10
Top
spot?
10, though. Oh,
Uh,
I'm the one that suggested it, so I don't know why I'm the one that's iffy about it. And suddenly Eric is like, oh, I don't know.
it's pretty good though.
It was only on my list.
Then you have to take it out.
You don't have
Not
to.
necessarily,
I'm
because
just
you
like,
can change your mind.
you
You can be like, yeah, I want to keep it. I love
Now
it.
that I see it.
Now that I see it and realize, oh yeah, that did come out as well. Damn it.
Okay, so you're not so sure about that. Spider-Man 2.
How you feeling on that one, Eric?
Mm,
We've only had 3 spots here. Like
I know we only.
you can't put all of these games in there. Unless you want to remove one of the previous 7.
Oh man, no way. No.
Are any of the games in that 8th slot better than the games in the 7 slots we have there?
Yes. Spider-Man 2 is.
Spider-Man 2 is better than some of the games in that. Top
Spider-Man
7.
2 is better than Village. Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
not controversial to say. That
I
I
would
love
go.
Village.
I would
Village.
go and say Alan Wake 2 is better than Village.
It probably is. I do enjoy Village more than Alan Wake 2. But Alan Wake 2 probably is better than Village.
Wait,
Um,
you guys enjoy that? You guys play games for fun? You enjoy these things?
I mean, Village is just it's like a thrill ride. It's an amusement park ride that you just go on. It's crazy. Yeah.
I wonder if, like,
You
these
wanted this to be a
last-
short episode, Chris.
This is going nowhere. I'm
Why is it
I'm
that
still
these-
on Mass Effect.
last 3 spots are going to be harder than the top 3 spots.
I think
yes.
because we will collectively feel that the best games are the best games, the ones that impacted us the most. But it's that thing of like, oh, I don't know, top 10, really? Like that's the thing that's gonna like make it really.
That's the
difficult.
thing about me with Hogwarts Legacy. Great game, but top 10? I don't know.
Is there anything in the bottom list there, Eric, that
Do we?
deserves that spot over Hogwarts
Oh.
Legacy? Or
Okay.
Well, for you probably, Eric. But I was just gonna say, do we whittle out now the ones that were only on one person's list
Maybe.
out of that?
No, but I mean, I think Eric's. If Eric was to have put in his actual full list, he only kind of kept it down to a 10.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he
you know,
might have
some,
put in
some
more.
of them probably would have been on his list. So that would be unfair to whittle it down that way, I think.
Okay.
Just think you just need to fight your cases.
Uh,
So I've already
That was a big 3-hour
already
case.
made suggestions of ones that could be knocked out of there, and
Which ones did you suggest?
well, a Plague Tale.
I think a
Like,
Plague
honestly,
Tale
does
should
a
go.
Plague Tale deserve to be in
Well,
the top
if
10?
that's the majority of the vote,
Yeah,
then
I think a
But,
Plague
like,
Tale should go.
But Eric, if you think it does, why? Over any other games in that list, and is there any in the top 7 that it deserves to be there instead of?
I don't know what you just said to me. What?
In that row,
Yeah.
Right.
Where
those
Plague
those
Tale is
6
in.
games. Yeah, those 6 games.
is there anything there that a Plague Tale is like a far superior game over that deserve to be in this top 10 slot over those ones, or even in the top 7 that we have currently? Does a Plague Tale deserve to be in one of those spots.
No, I wouldn't put Plague Tale any higher.
Okay.
If anything, I would be putting it like even at rank 10. But I would put it there above Hogwarts Legacy
Okay.
for sure.
And Dead Space.
I see. I probably have it on par with Dead Space, but I can only choose one of them.
Alan Wake 2.
No, Alan Wake 2 would be higher than it.
Okay. Spider-Man 2.
Alan Wake 2 maybe on par with Spider-Man 2, and then Rebirth I'd probably actually get rid of and replace it with another game that's down below.
You're adding more to the list. We're trying to get rid of them.
Yeah, I'm telling you to get rid of Rebirth.
Okay, so let's just do what he just said there for a moment. So you put Plague Tale down at spot number 10.
Yeah.
For the crack,
You
yeah.
put Dead Space in the same spot as it.
Yeah.
And then you have Alan Wake 2 and Spider-Man 2 in the same spot. Is it?
Yeah, just at the moment, yeah.
Maybe roughly. But
At
these
number
two,
9 or number-
Rebirth and Hogwarts Legacy, you would get rid of. Both.
Yeah, yes.
You get both of them. Okay.
This is
Does-
now,
does it-
it's just got, Eric's going to be the decider on all this. Okay, I want to hear where you're going with this.
And then at the number 9 and number 10 spots, do any of those particular games get nudged up then?
I mean, I think both of those could stay.
Okay.
Adam really wants to have Spider-Man 2 gone.
It's
Well,
excellent.
I tell you now that the entire bottom 4 were not in my list.
Yeah, that's true. So
The
you're
two
like,
the two games in the number 8 spot were.
I'm okay with either Rebirth or Hogwarts Legacy getting into the top 10 because they were both on my list. So where I'm at the moment is, this is really interesting because you just said the bottom 4 not on your list at all. Those two are, right?
Right.
Of the 6 in the bottom at the moment,
Yeah.
only one of them wasn't on my list. The other
wow.
5 were.
What
So
one
I'm
wasn't?
happy with any of those 5 getting in, really, to some extent. Now, if I was to push for one more than the others, I think Spider-Man 2 is the best of those 5, personally. And then I probably would say Alan Wake 2. And then of the other 3, it's like they're all as good as each other in
Why do I
different
always
ways.
feel like so? I didn't really enjoy the beginning of Spider-Man 2, but
Right.
outside of that,
Yeah.
like it just seemed to have come and gone. Like you don't hear anyone talk about Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
great, though.
Do you know what I mean? Though, like I mean, those other games
I think that
are spoken about, except for Plague Tale.
I
No one
think the
talks about
thing with
Plague Tale.
Spider-Man 2 is, and I've replayed it again this year. It's fucking
Right.
great. But I think the thing is, it is very safe. If that makes
Right.
sense. I
Okay.
think people would have talked about it more had something more shocking or surprising happened in it. You know what I mean? It's kind of exactly what you'd expect. And I know it's not all
So
about
it's
story,
boring, then?
right? No, I don't think it's boring. It's just that it's not surprising.
It's just I remember like obviously Spider-Man 1 like was like almost took over that generation.
Console seller, right?
Even Miles Morales was in the conversation a fuck ton.
Mhm.
Now maybe it's because it was a launch title for PS5, but yeah, Spider-Man 2. I would say Spider-Man 2 and Horizon 2 are
Yeah.
games that kind of just came and went.
I think the big thing that went against Spider-Man 2 in that regard, though,
Right.
because like it was a Game of the Year contender that year, you know? I think the thing that went against it, though, was in 2023, every game came and went. The only one that stayed in the conversation for longer than 2 weeks, maybe, was Baldur's Gate 3. And then Alan Wake 2 was the next one that stayed in the conversation. Every other game, and like that year is jam-packed with fucking amazing games. But they all came and went because there was just too many. It was on to the next thing.
So that kind of, I think, says a lot there, doesn't it? That Alan Wake 2 deserves to stay in maybe the spot that it's at.
I'm very happy for Alan Wake 2 to get into the top 10.
Okay.
And me and Eric have a spiral cast on Alan Wake 2.
What do you think, Eric?
We're checking it.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. Alan Wake 2 is on my list, so I'm more than happy for that to get onto it because that was
So I think the last two there need to be knocked off the list.
okay.
I'm okay with, as great as both of them are, I'm okay with A Plague Tale and Dead Space just not getting into the top 10.
Okay.
Okay then.
Bum. Hey, okay. Now what?
Really trying to figure out this like 10th spot then.
Right. What about
So
we had a
we've
discussion there about those ones. So I think we
we've
need a discussion
frozen-
about Rebirth and Hogwarts Legacy though.
And Spider-Man 2.
And Spider-Man 2. Oh, we're keeping Alan Wake 2. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Alan Wake 2 is now frozen in spot number 9.
Okay.
I think we should add in Sea of Stars and Stellar Blade into the conversation.
What are you doing? What are you doing right now? I love Sea of Stars, by the way, but it was never going to get into this top 10. It probably is in my top 10 if I was doing a list on my own. Sea of Stars probably would get into my top 10.
Right, okay.
So out of those three, right?
Yeah,
Final
well-
Fantasy 7 Rebirth, Hogwarts Legacy, and Spider-Man 2. Are any of them better than Alan Wake 2?
I'm going to start boring you guys. Yeah, Spider-Man 2. I fucking think it's great.
That's what I was about to say. I was going to say that if we're just sticking with those three games to work with and none of the other ones at the bottom, I was going to pretty much say put Spider-Man 2 in 8 and Rebirth in 10.
Wow, he's like, I'll take Rebirth over Hogwarts Legacy. He's like, I fucking hate that game.
I don't hate the game, but I just... I got to winter.
'Cause
And
I
was
would-
like,
I
okay,
would have-
I've done the game. Like I never.
Hogwarts
I would
Legacy
have
is so
done.
good.
I would have done Rebirth, Alan Wake 2, Hogwarts Legacy.
Wow, you really want Spider-Man 2 gone?
I just don't. I just think in I would have put Miles Morales in there over Spider-Man 2. I think. I
Okay.
just
Well,
think out
let's
of that
fucking do that.
out of that list, it's like I said, it's not even in the conversation with the rest of those games. I think.
Like I'm just gonna add point. You're saying put Miles Morales over Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is still only kind of there among them because of the blind ranking.
That's true.
So we can get rid of that.
We
and put
can
Miles
challenge
Morales,
it with Miles Morales.
is
The only one who's
very
been keeping
fucking
it
good.
here has been me.
Yeah.
Like, you can absolutely outvote me on it. Is it going?
Yeah, those Astrobot fans are going to be killing us.
Astrobot's great guy, by the way. Great.
I suppose as someone, both of you have played the two of them. So, is Spider-Man 2 a better overall experience than Miles Morales?
Oh, that's tough. I think so. Overall, I think so. But they're very close in quality. But I think being able to play as the two Spider-Men and their
Yeah,
different abilities.
That's the thing. Spider-Man 2 is just Spider-Man 1 and Miles Morales slapped together.
Yeah.
So it's like
therefore, it makes no sense to swap the two.
no.
Not really, no.
No.
Okay. Are we losing it? Are we keeping the other three? Someone's gonna start making decisions here, guys.
I would personally nudge it out of the list.
Adam will nudge that out of the list.
What-
personally,
you two wouldn't.
Eric, which one would you nudge out of these three?
I'd nudge out Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh God.
Chris, it's up to you. You
Wow.
will nudge out Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth.
No,
No way you would.
No, I think out of these three, I would also nudge out Hogwarts Legacy. But I really love that game.
Yeah, it's a great game. It is a very good game. The only reason for me why I'm nudging it out is because by the time I got to winter, I feel like I had experienced the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
And so it kind of, to me, felt a little bit like, meh, okay. I have like all the most powerful spells and I'm like done and dusted. Spider-Man 2, though, and it's the broom flying just isn't as fun and satisfying
As the swinging and
through New
the
York City.
the wing gliders.
Yeah, which is why
Are
I would be.
Fucking incredible.
that's where Spider-Man 2 is then.
Does that mean we lose Hogwarts Legacy?
Well, hang on a minute then.
Well, hold on. Go on.
I
We
mean,
just-
hold on. Why are we fighting against these two? Me and Adam, we could join
Yeah,
forces
hang
and fight
on a
against
second.
Rebirth.
You could. Yeah, of course you could. Yeah.
Let's just get rid of all
So
three of those games.
you're mentioning Eric about how fun it is to do whatever in Spider-Man, swinging and stuff like that. Um,
He's like, but I didn't
have
even
you ever
play it.
had fun in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth?
Oh, yes. Yeah. I don't know if Eric has, but yes.
That's what, yeah. I tell you, once I got to Gongaga, that game was certainly a grind.
The same for me. Gongaga is when the game started to fall off for me.
I know, but Junon, though. Junon. Remember Junon, Eric. Don't let the later game beat you down, Eric. Don't let him do it.
The later game was a long fucking time
Yeah,
ago.
don't let him do it, Eric.
But I think I was even starting to fall off by that point. I just think I was put myself into denial, and it was only by Gongaga that I was like, okay, this is.
Here's my suggestion, then.
Go on.
Alan Wake 2 in position 8.
Whoa! What's he trying to do? He's tried his best to keep
Spider-Man
Hogwarts Legacy
2,
at spot 10 because you don't want it any higher.
spot 9.
And then
Wow.
Hogwarts Legacy at spot 10.
Hogwarts Legacy in spot 10.
How do you feel about that, Eric?
Those are my cards I'm laying about.
Let me see how it looks. Let me see how it looks.
Jesus Christ. I didn't know we spent this long on the bottom.
We still
Well,
have the rest of the list.
but what I find very interesting is none of you have ever even wanted to even consider looking at the top.
Yes.
Oh, no, we will.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
We have to
that's what I
fucking
mean.
sort this bit out
then
first.
just get rid of Rebirth and do exactly what Adam said. Fucking hell. Jesus, let's just.
I'm happy to compromise that way because I love Rebirth, but it's actually probably not in my top 10. It probably hovers at like the 12, 13 spot or something like that. So,
Right.
So Rebirth is coming off the list. The suggestion was Alan Wake 2 at spot 8.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 at spot 9. And Hogwarts Legacy at spot number 1. Isn't that right? Hogwarts Legacy at spot number 10.
Mm.
I think that's good. I'm okay with that.
I'm just gonna say one thing, just for everyone who's looking at the screen. I'm
Yeah.
loving the fading from like
Yeah,
Village's
Village.
darkness into the darkness of Alan Wake 2 to the red that then becomes the red of Spider-Man 2. That's pretty imagery wise, that's pretty cool.
So, if we're happy with spot 8, 9, and 10, are we happy with 7 upwards now in terms of where they're placed?
I think
I think Village could stay exactly where it is.
Yeah, I actually think 6 and 7's spot 6 and 7 are pretty good.
Ori 4 Remake is so good, though. I mean, they're all so good. What am I talking about? These are some of the most incredible games we've played. And actually are the most incredible games we've played in the last few years. But, I don't know, man. I guess I just have a different personal connection to Ori 4 Remake, because Ori
Actually, no,
4
you're right.
is my top
right.
3.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so I would actually put Ori 4 up in position 5,
And swap it with God of War.
and then Village in position 6,
Whoa!
and then God of War in position 7.
Ooh.
Eric, how do you feel about that?
Ooh, let's see how that looks.
You want to see how
That
it
might-
looks?
Yeah, because that might mess with the coloration we got going down with 7, 8, and 9, man.
Please do not base this on the colors. Please.
I will.
Please do not do that.
I really liked it.
I think God of War Ragnarok is better than Village as a
I do
game
too,
overall.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I think
fair enough. Yeah,
I
so up to
I take that.
there. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Now, Eric, is God of War Ragnarok, is it okay there, or do you think it should be higher?
No, I'm pretty happy with there. It's 5, 6. Yeah.
I'm happy with spot 6, God of War Ragnarok. It's pretty good. Now, how much further can I push this? Ori 4 Remake. Look, don't get me wrong. I know Baldur's Gate 3 is like incredible, right?
Chris, just stop.
But which one are you going to throw on? You know, which one are you going to just throw on and
Well, okay. I'm gonna answer you that question
with Baldur's Gate 3?
with the amount of hours I put into
Fucking
Baldur's Gate
Hogwarts
3,
Legacy.
which is about 300 hours.
Yeah, it's like, what are you talking about, RE4 remake? I'm still trying to get Hogwarts Legacy back up this list.
I've put about 300 hours into Baldur's Gate 3. There's no way I put that amount into Resi 4.
I feel like Adam just played Magic the Gathering with us mentally to get Hogwarts Legacy onto the list. He's like, he mathed the what do I need to make if I put Alan Wake 2 up, they'll let me get a Hogwarts Legacy on.
I'm just trying to make a top 10 games I would actually want to jump in and play.
Yeah, no, that's true. Okay, so is RE4 staying at spot 5? Is it not getting any higher? Then am I losing that?
No, I think I would be willing to swap it into position 4.
Eric, how about you?
Baldur's Gate 3 into position 5. Like Baldur's Gate 3, obviously, is a really great game. It deserves all the praise it's gotten. But I do think a criticism I would have of the game, and Eric, you might be in agreement here, is it doesn't actually have side quests in a way that you would expect an RPG. It kind of has mandatory quests. You kind of have to do everything in order to progress. So if you are playing it like on a repeat, you're playing it a second time, you obviously you know more, you will have a lot more fun with it, but it's not like you can. Well, maybe there probably is someone speed running it, but I feel like there's a ton of side quests you technically have to do in order to progress. Not just like the grind is absolutely ridiculous in that game, which would make, for me at least, jumping back in and playing it a lot more demanding than I would like. Whereas RE4, I think, is a game you can jump into and just fuck around in and have fun with.
I'm willing to compromise. I know how much. Like, I think Baldur's Gate 3 is an incredible game. I suggested it as well. We all suggested it. But on a personal level, I would have even put God of War Ragnarok over Baldur's Gate 3. So I'm willing to compromise that. I know you wouldn't, and I know that's why I didn't even argue for it. I was like, I know I'm not going to win that one because that's a very personal take, not a. RE4 though.
I will only agree to this swap.
Oh,
I feel
Jesus,
like we're playing fucking.
Do you think?
I know what he's about to barter here. He's like,
would you disagree? Would you keep Baldur's Gate 3 and RE4 where they are?
I see the reason I had Baldur's Gate 4 where it was because it is a fucking masterpiece of a game. But the reason it wasn't reaching top 3 for me was for the reason you were saying, Adam.
Yeah.
That it's like on a replay value, actually, it's a little bit like trying to replay like a Quantic Dream game. It's like this story is really good, but when you try to replay it, the experience is just not the same.
Okay, yeah.
Because you kind of almost know everything, or there's that it kind of really feels repetitive. I know, obviously, I've replayed Mass Effect so many times, and that is the same fucking thing over and over again. But that's somehow faster and more fluid. But Baldur's Gate, because you literally have to run to every location, and conversations can be a long time, and interacting with so many things. And yes, you are almost doing the same side quests over and over again. That's why it wasn't top 3 for me, because of that sort of stuff. But then it is a masterpiece on all other fronts, which is why I had so high. But I will allow Resi 4 to climb one bit higher.
But why?
Watch, he's about to.
If I'll play my fucking Blue Eyes White Dragon right now.
Yeah, go on.
If I can't climb any fucking higher, Chris. That's it. It goes to 4, and then that's it. It will not go any higher.
No, as in it goes to. Oh. So RE4 gets to spot 4 and stays there. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
That we lock in the top 3.
Yes.
Not necessarily their positions, but that the 3 games don't move from top 3.
Yeah. Haha! Barriers are like shit.
I'm okay with those 3 being the top 3. We can argue about which order, but I'm okay with them being the top 3. And I'm okay with Ori 4 being spot number 4. And I'm okay with Baldur's Gate 3 being spot number 5.
Yeah, I think that is the trick. It's kind of it doesn't sound right to put Ori 4 above, not necessarily in spot 4, but just above Baldur's Gate 3. There's just something
I
about it doesn't
understand.
feel correct.
I understand how the whole internet will feel, but I also
No, I don't care about that. It's just like even just for
just saying that
myself.
out loud.
Yeah, only because uh, I kind of had a bit of a negative experience through Ori 4
I can't
when I
believe
played
you.
it. Um,
But fair enough.
whereas when I was playing Baldur's Gate 3, I actually went in thinking I wasn't really going to like it actually, and I've
Mhm.
been kind of really impressed with it as I was going through it. Uh, so it's like, and now maybe that's just because with Ori 4, there's this I've been here before, and I'm like comparing it to an experience I've already had.
For sure.
So that kind of played into the negative of it. So it's just for that reason. It's like Ori 4 is a great game, and I think there's probably loads of people that will put it above Baldur's Gate 3, and that's fair enough. It just doesn't feel right to me, just because it's like
If the
it
two of
was
you
negative.
want to keep Baldur's Gate 3 where it is, that's okay. I'm okay with being outvoted. I just wanted to fight my case for RE4 first. I didn't want to just give up on it.
What do you think, Eric?
I'm happy to keep that where it is.
Okay.
I mean, well, in fairness, I did put it at 6 and Ragnarok at 5. So
So you would say Baldur's Gate 3 is better than Resident Evil 4 remake anyway for you, because that is what this means. Like you have to be like,
yes,
yeah. And Adam, you would feel the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that locks that there. Does Baldur's Gate 3 climb any higher? Some people would probably put it up at number 1.
oh for sure. Yeah, some people would put it at number 1 because they've
Yeah, there's probably like it's almost the ones that you would kind of expect to be in a kind of an actual face off here is Baldur's Gate, Expedition 33, and Final Fantasy 7. Ghost of
Oh,
Tsushima probably just wouldn't be in the conversation for that spot.
That's
but
fucking crazy.
it's
Those people are
it's
crazy.
such a special game for me, and I think it was my favorite game on that console actually.
Okay.
Which makes it a bit awkward being right next to the Final Fantasy 7 remake.
Yeah, for sure.
I have no experience with Expedition 33 outside of just watching others enjoy it. So it's kind of hard for me to. I have no connection with it to put it in spot 1.
As someone who's played it, loved it, we have a spoiler cast on Expedition 33, Game of the Year 2025. I would put it at spot number 3.
Wow.
okay.
I think it's better than
I,
Baldur's Gate 3, but on a personal level, I don't like it as much as I like Ghost of Tsushima and 7 Remake.
Eric, do you prefer it over Baldur's Gate 3?
Expedition 33.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put
Okay,
that at number
okay.
1. I preferred that over all those games.
I I don't really have much to say here.
I think it's a difficult one to put it, if I'm being totally honest as well, an objective, right? It's an amazing game. I'm happy with it being, I want it in the top 10. I'd be happy with it anywhere, really. But I think it'd be weird to call it the number 1 Brothers Takes top 10 games 2020, 2025 when Adam hasn't played it.
That
I would agree with it being in slot 3.
okay.
Slot 3?
Yeah, because that's a fair argument, Chris. Yeah, it can't fucking say that when
Whereas these other 2,
Adam has played.
we've all played.
Yeah,
We've all talked about. There's episodes on 7 Remake. There's episodes on Ghost of Tsushima. Both of which came out the first year we started this podcast.
I know what Chris is doing. Chris is just
No, look,
he's being a cheeky little bastard. That's what he's doing there. He's planting mind worms in your brain, Adam. That's what he's doing.
I'm not. I'm just thinking about the games that got us through COVID. And that really, no, no, it's just interesting. Another thing that is interesting, actually, just when I say that, when I bring up the year 2020, we look at like the whole list of games that we suggested. None of us had The Last of Us Part Two, which it's not surprising for us if you listen to our conversations on that game.
Mm.
But I think people in general, with the years we're talking about, might be surprised that it wasn't here at all. Especially with the genres of games that we like.
Yeah.
Do you know, like not having Elden Ring here is because we don't, as brothers, we don't necessarily do a lot of Souls likes and stuff. So I think, yeah, given that action adventure is like most of the games we play, I think people might be surprised that The Last of Us Part Two is not there. If you want to hear more about it, there was spoiler casts on that too. How are you guys? I got it. This is look. There's no point me beating around the bush. If it was me, it'd be 7 Remake #1, Ghost of Tsushima #2. Now I want to hear what you guys think.
How did he do this twice, Adam? Huh? Oh, all of a sudden he pulls out the yoke from the blind rabbit.
This is really really difficult decision.
They're pretty close, like.
Yeah, they're I. If I had to like just choose a random day of which game I would like throw on, this would change.
Yeah.
Depending on the mood and the day.
Do you know what's going to be harder, Adam?
Hmm.
I think the choice ultimately is going to be yours. Because if I
Really?
was to predict, I think Eric would say Ghost #1 and Final Fantasy 7 #2.
But
Am I right, Eric?
Well, I do remember that year that I think I preferred Ghost over a 7 remake that
Yeah,
year.
you did. Do you still feel that way?
Um, hmm. The thing is, right, I look at 7 remake and then I think about the fact that yes, Aerith's house. Amazing, beautiful. And the amazing experience I have. But then I think it's that ending soured my experience for the game. Then you guys gave me hope for Rebirth because what could it mean?
Yeah.
And then it just really turned out they didn't need to do any of that. They should have just stuck to what the game was.
So has that re-soured your experience of
That and
Remake
then the
a
end
little
of
bit?
Rebirth re-soured my experience of remake. So, but Ghost was so fucking good. Like I loved it from the moment it started to the moment it ended, and I
Mhm.
replayed that multiple times. So
So
yeah,
so
yeah, I'm
right. The
putting
decision
Ghost
is
at 1.
Adam's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Adam, you have to decide the brothers takes #1 game from 2020 to 2025 as a collective. All of us obviously have a slightly different answer, but
Hmm.
yeah, it's like it should be Final Fantasy VII just because of that opening. Like the opening is just fucking unbelievable. Like I have never, and even from the announcement up to the opening, I've never felt that about a game, um, in a very long time. Probably MGS4, maybe.
hmm.
Do you know when you first load that up?
Hmm.
Um,
And
but
then wait half an hour for it to have the loading bar finish. Yeah.
but it's a bit like I imagine this is probably how people feel about the Matrix after watching the Matrix Reloaded. Um, it is a bit unfortunate that the sequel does
Ah.
bring down the original or the first part to some degree.
Hmm.
Oh,
We can't spend too long on this, guys. We're gonna have to wrap this up. Come on.
but those ghosts deserve
We're
that first
like
spot.
we're all gonna be happy with this selection of games ultimately, you know?
No.
Eric's like, no,
No,
I
no,
hate
no.
this.
There we go.
I think based on the overall feeling that I've had when I played it, I think I'm gonna have to go with FF7 as spot #1.
Okay.
How do you
Even
do
though,
it, folks?
even though you know, Ghost was my favorite game of that generation,
Mm-hmm.
and I would definitely be playing it more than FF7. It's
Mm-hmm.
just given it wasn't perfection that we received, but it was so close to it. It was very close to what we all wished for
Mm-hmm.
when we saw that original PS3 tech demo.
So, guys, just to reiterate, this is not each individual's top 10. This is an amalgamated top 10. If you were to ask for Eric's top 10, it looks different, obviously. Expedition 33 would have been number one, etc., etc. Some games might not have even been on the list. If you were to ask for Adam's top 10, some games certainly wouldn't have been on the list. And if you were to ask for my top 10, these games would certainly be in different orders and might not all be on the list. But the amalgamated Brothers Takes top 10 games for the years that we have been a podcast are at number 10, Hogwarts Legacy. At number 9, Spider-Man 2. At number 8, Alan Wake 2. Spot number 7, Resident Evil Village. Spot number 6, God of War Ragnarok. Spot number 5, Resident Evil 4 Remake. Spot number 4, Baldur's Gate 3. Spot number 3, Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Spot number 2, Ghosts of Tsushima. And spot number 1, Final Fantasy VII Remake. So there it is. The Brothers Takes top 10 games from 2020 to 2025. I don't know. I think it's a solid list. A solid recommendations list if anyone wants to play them. You should play all those games. They're all fucking...
Even the ones at the bottom list that weren't even in the top 10.
Oh, yeah.
Play them too.
Play them all. They're fucking incredible. But we'd also love to hear your own top 10 list. And I'm sure there's plenty of games that will be on your own top 10 that weren't even in our consideration, just based on whether we've actually played them, played enough of them, gelled with them. Like, I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of Tears of the Kingdoms on there. I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of Elden Rings on there. I'm sure there's going to be just a whole ton of other games that we didn't even consider in our list. And we want to hear it. So if you're watching YouTube, make sure you jump down into the comments, share your own top 10. Let us know if you think we're crazy for what we actually selected and didn't select. If you enjoyed this, do give us a thumbs up. Hit subscribe for the final episodes. Click the notification bell for future content. To those who listen to us on audio platforms, you can touch base on social media. Facebook, Instagram, and X at The Brothers Take again to give your take on our top 10 games from 2020 to 2025. This episode was all about looking back. Next week's episode, we will be looking forward and sharing our most anticipated games to come. Thank you so much for checking out this week's episode. We will talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.